evening, you're welcome to Fliptv News. I am Christian Chuku. Here are the news headlines. Lagos-bound Dana Air makes emergency landing. Ukraine urges citizens to leave Russia immediately. Court orders Jaruma's rearrest over contempt. And just in, Deputy Governor impeached by State Assembly. And lastly, the NDLEA destroys 255 hectares of cannabis. Here is the news in detail. A Lagos-bound flight, Dana Flight 9J402, made an emergency landing in Abuja at 2:25 p.m. The fully loaded plane developed a yet-to-be a certain problem leading to the emergency landing. The pilot was said to have announced mid-air that the flight could no longer continue for some obvious reasons. As of press time, passengers were still in the aircraft waiting for an alternative flight. Recall that on the 21st of April 2017, a Dana aircraft with registration number 5NXRI operating morning flight from Lagos to Port Harcourt had an engine failure which led to an emergency. However, the company's engineers swooped on to check the aircraft so as to ascertain the level of damage caused by the incident. According to the report, no lives were lost. Ukraine has advised its estimated 3 million citizens living in Russia to leave the country in the latest signal that Kyiv believes Moscow may be planning an invasion. In a statement on Wednesday, the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry urged its citizens to refrain from traveling to Russia and for those already in the country to leave as soon as possible due to the increased Russian aggression against Ukraine, which may lead to a significant restriction to the ability to provide consular assistance on the territory of the Russian Federation. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs recommends that Ukrainian citizens refrain from any travel to the Russian Federation, and those who are in the country should immediately leave its territory, the ministry's statement said. It also warned that it would have limited resources to help those Ukrainians who remained in Russia in case of a major diplomatic rupture. Ukrainians make up the highest diaspora community in Russia, where many have family members and travel to work. An estimated 3 million Ukrainian citizens live in Russia, according to a speech Vladimir Putin made in 2019. Separately, the National Security and Defense Council has asked Parliament to impose a state of emergency throughout Ukraine, except for Luhansk and Donetsk Oblast regions that include Russian-controlled territories. The council held a long meeting on Tuesday morning after Russia began moving troops across the border into the separatist-held territories it recognized on Monday, and the US announced that the invasion of Ukraine it had been warning about 4 weeks has begun. Justice Ismaila Abdullahi of an upper area court in Abuja has revoked the bail of a popular aphrodisiac seller, Hawa Mohammed, aka Jaruma. Delivering judgment on Wednesday, the judge on Wednesday ordered the rearrest of Jaruma. He directed that she should be remanded in the Suleja Correctional Center following her lawyer's absence in court. Abdullahi therefore adjourned the case to March 17, 2022. Fliptv recalls that Jaruma was granted bail after she was arraigned before an upper area court for alleged defamation of character, false news publication, and intimidation of actress Regina Daniels' husband, Ned Nwoko, on Instagram. The Zamfara State House of Assembly has impeached the State Deputy Governor Barrister Mahdi Aliyu Gusau at plenary on Wednesday. 20 out of 24 members voted for the impeachment of the Deputy Governor after the report submitted by the Judicial Panel of Investigation found him guilty of the allegations leveled against him. The report was read by the Speaker of the Assembly, Honorable Nasiru Azu Magoria. Earlier on Wednesday, the 7-man panel set up to investigate alleged gross misconduct and abuse of office leveled against Gusau had ended its sitting and submitted its report. The panel had Justice Halidu Tanko Soba as chairman, with Oladipo Okpesei SAN as deputy chairman, and Abdul Attadoga Ibrahim SAN, Husseini Zakariawu SAN, Amina Saminu Marafa, Alhaji Sani Mande, and Ahmad Buhari Rabba as members. Presenting the copies of the report to the Speaker, Weseyi said they were not empowered to talk about the report with anyone. We have done our duty with utmost integrity and diligence, and we have compiled this report based on the evidences we have gathered in the course of our duty, he said. Responding to the Speaker of the Assembly, said they will work on the report with the context of Section 188 of the Constitution. He then thanked the panel for discharging their duties in accordance to the law. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) on Wednesday disclosed that its operative have a major operation that lasted 7 days, destroyed a total of 255 hectares of cannabis farms spread across 5 local government areas of Ondo State. In addition, NDLEA said 13 suspects were arrested and 250 kilograms of cannabis seeds as well as 63.85 kg cannabis weeds were recovered during the operation deep inside 5 major forests. The forests are Omolowo Powerline Forest, Ipele Forest, Ala Forest, Ogbese Forest, Ute and Okuluse Forest that spread across 5 local council areas of the state. The NDLEA said the exercise, codenamed Operation Abub, which began at Ogbese Forest on Tuesday 15 February, lasted till Monday 21st February 2022. A statement by Femi Babafemi, Director Media and Advocacy, said at the Ogbese Forest, a suspect, Olatunde Olaoluwa, was arrested in his cannabis farm measuring 10 hectares, which was destroyed and burnt along with other cannabis farms spread across the Ogbese river bank. The following day, 16th of February, the agency's strike force operatives in their numbers stormed Ipele Forest, where they arrested Amos Mark, Luke Job, Monday Momo, and Otunaya Waya, while 19 hectares of irrigated cannabis plantations were destroyed. One of the suspects who escaped during the farm destruction was later arrested in his house. The Omolowo community in Ogbese area was next on Wednesday 17 February when one Mary Udonije was arrested inside a 10-hectare farm with 16.5 kg of cannabis seeds and 4.5 kg of processed cannabis. We've come to the end of Fliptv News. I'm Christian Chuku.